Okay friends, so good morning all of you, and today's section I go into the discuss AutoCAD introduction. Okay, so see here in the last section is already I discussed with this applications and what are the mechanical applications over here already I discussed with you. And if you wants to be have any if you have any doubts on this, so we can please refer the last video. And see friends, I'll go into the today explaining about that AutoCAD 2017. See friend, everyone is knowing that AutoCAD, but I'll explain clearly what exact meaning of AutoCAD. See, the AutoCAD means the Autodesk INC company is introduced. Is on 1982 friend. So this in this year the Autodesk INC company is introduced the AutoCAD software in 2007 AutoCAD software. So but here we can see this, what is the exact meaning of CAD here. See friend, some faculties are calling it as the computer aided design, and as well as they calling as drafting also. Here in my experience I'm call it as drafting, I'm not call it as design friend. In the sense design is not wrong, design is also correct, but in my experience I'm call it as drafting. Why? Because of they have own reason friend. So here in AutoCAD software we wants to be given 100% output on the design side, so we can't friend, we can't given an 100% output on the design side, so we can't give it. So we can able to give it up to only 75% of output onto the design side, but we are not it's not like that in the drafting side. If the customer is asking 100% output, but we can able to give a 200% output onto the drafting side. So that's the reason I call it as drafting. In the sense design is not wrong, design is also correct, but I'm call it as drafting. Okay, so we can call it by any name, no problem at all. So design or drafting, but try to call it as drafting. Okay, so here now I have one thing here. This is what this is so what is 2017? The 2017 somebody says say that year, somebody says say that updated version. Okay, updated version. Okay, so this absolutely wrong, this one is absolutely wrong. Now we call it as this one is absolutely correct, updated version. Here we know update, but what is the meaning of version? So version means is nothing but every application is introduced by company, the companies are maintained this department, R&D department. So the R&D means is nothing but research and development department. So it means what are the new things I wants to be, what are the new things wants to be added onto that part application. So that will be found out by this particular department. But here one thing remember friend. See, if you wants to be working on any company now, the companies are maintaining some version, right? So you don't know what the version they're using. So that's the reason if you are knowing it, if I'm explaining 2017 in the sense we are able to work on 2017 only, it's not like that friends. We can easily work on to the 2009 also, and we can easily work on to the 2010 also, or we can easily work on to the 2013 also. Why? Because of their own reason friend. See friend, everything I'm explaining here, so through commands friends. I'm not explaining through graphical user interface. It means I'm not explaining every tool, but I'm explaining every tool, but I'm explaining every tool with the command, but I'm not explaining with the GUI interface. Why? So because of we have one reason friend. If you can see the versions now, the versions are having updations on graphical user interface, and as well as command user interface also. Commands are increases, but graphical user interface will be changing. So for suppose if you have seen 2009 or if you are 2017, we have a lot of difference in a graphical side. But in 2009 we are using the line command. In 2017 also we are using the same line command. And what the command is? lenter. So if you know commands, then we can easily operate any type of version. It's not matter that what type of version are using by the companies. This is very important one for you. Why? Because if you are going for any interview, they compulsory asking you, they compulsory give it the something image to you, and we need to do that plan into your AutoCAD. So at that time we are not asking that what type of version you are using. So if you are asked like that, they simply they say rejected. Why? Because of what? And they don't want to be installed your version, right? So what the version they maintain, we need to be work on that particular version. So that's the reason. So that's very important to you. So please mind it about that. So here now, so I have another thing. So what is extension? So here we can see, friend, every application it has own extension names. Why? So computer doesn't understand what type of application you are using. For suppose if you are going for MS Word or Excel, PowerPoint, or if you are going for Photoshop, or if you are going for any type of applications, that application it has one extension names. Why? Because if they have one reason, friend, so computer doesn't understand what application you are using. So applications are providing the extension name to your file name. So most of the cases, if you are opening any application, in that applications we are given a file name, but we are not mention extension names. But so automatically the application will provide that extension names to your file. So that's the reason when you are double click on that file, automatically it's open into the that particular application where you are saved. Okay, so that we need to understand clearly, friends. And here AutoCAD is also having one extension name that is called .dwz, and this dot operator is separating the file name and as well as its extension name. For suppose here I'm written that Prasad, I'm written is G.Prasad and .dwz. Here G.Prasad is a file name and .dw is an extension name. So that we need to understand, friends, clearly. But this .dwz we are not providing it. We are providing only the file name, and we are providing that path where you are going to save that. So that is the exact meaning it here. And why I'm explaining the extension means because for suppose if I wants to be open image into the AutoCAD, it's not possible. Why? Because of the AutoCAD is needs that drawing files. It means .dwz files. If you have .dwz files now, then we can able to open in the AutoCAD, because of that is an extension. That is an extension is maintained by AutoCAD. For suppose if you wants to be open any songs now, that songs we can easily open, but the songs that are having an extension and that is .mp3. That we need to understand clearly, friends. So okay, so it's okay. See, friend, now I'll explain this how we are open the AutoCAD and everything. So I'll going to be discuss with you. So listen carefully here. So if you wants to be open AutoCAD now, so that's very simple. So we need to go by Start, and we need to go by Programs, Autodesk, and AutoCAD. Otherwise, so we can go by the in desktop itself. In the desktop we have AutoCAD icon. So AutoCAD icon will have. So in this AutoCAD icon now, so we can double click on it. Automatically it gets open. That's one matter. Okay. So that is as an we can open like that and we can do something. But before going that, I'm going to discuss some more things to you. That is what, friends, object. First I'll going to discuss about the coordinates. Okay, coordinates and object, snap, and so we have object snap and about selections, and some other things I'm going to discuss with you. But on the next section I will definitely discuss with you, that is coordinates and object snap. That we'll going to discuss on next section. Okay, friends, have a great day. Enjoy the day, friends.